Hello, and welcome to Sul Ross State University's Fall 2020 Sully Showcase. My name is Nico Westerlink, the coordinator of new student programs here at SRSU. And I would like to say on behalf of our university, we are honored that you are tuning in from where you are abroad. Normally you would have received a postcard or invitation from us to visit Alpine, Texas and physically attend Sully Showcase. But to accommodate social distancing and safety guidelines during this time, we decided to bring the entire scope and breadth of Sul Ross directly to you. Today you will see the multitude of opportunities awaiting you here in academics, athletics, student involvement, and everything in between. A new chapter in the story of your life begins here and begins today. Now to kick us off, here's a word from the 13th president of Sul Ross State University, Mr. Pete Gallego.
Hello, I'm Pete Gallego. Stay tuned for the following information that will include student testimonies, public service announcements from Sully the Lobo, and plenty of insights that will give you a full view of what Sul Ross is all about. Thank you and enjoy.
When I first set foot onto Sul Ross campus, something clicked. I knew that I was going to challenge myself, find myself, and change myself. It was one of those feelings that you can't really describe at the moment, but looking back at my time now, I can say that it was a feeling of belonging. Ever since I came to Sul Ross, I became more professional and more independent. And since I gained that resources as soon as I came here, I want to help out others in need. I want to be that face when they arrive to Sul Ross that they have someone to go to. I want them to make Sul Ross their home. I love Sul Ross because of the community size. It is not too big to get to know everyone personally. This makes it more effective to work with each other, talk with each other, to even become friends or even family. I love Sul Ross because of the student-teacher ratio. I'm able to bond with my professors. They're able to identify which students are struggling and help as much as possible. I have met so many diverse, intelligent students on campus that came to Sul Ross for many reasons. However, we are all driven by a common goal, to be independent.
Hello, Lobos. We're looking forward to having you back on campus for the fall semester. Like everyone else, we're pretty concerned about the COVID pandemic, but safety is a partnership. Welcome back, Lobos.
And welcome to Sul Ross State University. Come with me and I will show you the opportunities and experiences Sul Ross has to offer. Our campus is nestled in the Davis Mountains and overlooks the center of the small city of Alpine, Texas. The Alpine community is highly supportive of the students and their events. At Sul Ross, you can expand your horizons through skill development, mentoring, and outreach. Experience our culture, form lifelong friendships, explore the area, and proudly bear the Sul Ross brand of excellence and integrity wherever you go. According to a study done by Affordable Schools, Sul Ross State University was ranked in the top 3 most affordable public universities in Texas. Nearly 90% of our students apply for and receive financial aid. Student loans at Sul Ross are nearly 16% less than the national average. Accessibility to resources, information, and professors is the norm for Lobos. Due to our average ratio of 13 students per instructor, you receive individual attention from highly qualified faculty and hands-on education. Sul Ross has 3 academic colleges: Agriculture and Natural Resource Sciences, Arts and Sciences, and Education and Professional Studies. All of our students experience this every single day. Lobo science majors have access to a laboratory as big as all outdoors in the Big Bend region. Pre-professional programs prepare students for graduate work and equip them with the tools they need to succeed. Students in the arts programs benefit from the unique, flourishing artistic community in the Tri-County area where they can showcase their talents. The professional and education departments partner with local businesses and schools to develop internships for students who acquire formal education and practical skills simultaneously. It's not all work and no play at Sul Ross. Campus events are plentiful, and with over 40 student organizations on campus, join one or more and meet new people who share your interest. We have annual events such as Festival on the Mall, the Homecoming Parade, the Lobo Haunted House, and much more. Celebrate culture with our Mexican Independence Day events, as well as Cinco de Mayo and the Chinese New Year. Admission to all SRSU athletic events is free, so cheer on the Lobos in a variety of sports. Grab your student ID the first Monday of the month and get in free to watch a movie at the Rongra Theater. If you can't find something to do on campus, then you can visit our information booth and talk to someone at campus activities for more information. Sul Ross Athletics provide the foundation for Lobo spirit. Sul Ross competes in the NCAA Division III, where Lobos dominate in the court, on the field, and in the classroom. But it doesn't end there. Sul Ross is also known as the birthplace of college rodeo and was instrumental in forming the National Intercollegiate Rodeo Association. SRSU Rodeo competes in the NIRA Southwest region, and Lobos routinely qualify for the College National Finals Rodeo held each June. Our academic excellence, courage on and off the field, and unique pillars of success make SRSU the ultimate college experience. How to become a Lobo, you ask? Submit your application through www.applytexas.org for Sul Ross State University Alpine. Pay your $25 application fee or submit your fee waiver. What qualifies as application fee waiver? If you have received an SAT or ACT fee waiver, you can upload it to your SRSU student portal page at go.sulross.edu. If you receive free or reduced lunch at your school, you can have your school counselor write us a letter stating that you're eligible. Please include your personal information so that we know it is from you. Submit a copy of your high school transcript, which you can upload yourself through your SRSU personal portal. What if I am taking dual credit courses? We will need official transcripts from the higher education institution you took your courses from, so request those and ask they be sent directly to us. For spring and fall 2021, SAT and ACT score requirements will be waived. However, we encourage you to take these tests in order to boost your chances of being admitted and enhance your scholarship opportunities. Once all requirements have been submitted, your application will be complete and will then be reviewed by the Department of Admissions. Here are some important dates to remember. FAFSA's priority deadline ends on January 15, 2021. You can fill out your application at www.studentaid.gov. Do it before the holidays and then relax. To be considered for our institutional scholarships, you must be admitted to Sul Ross. So make sure you complete your application as soon as possible so you do not miss out. The SRSU scholarship application opens in November and closes on the priority deadline, February 15th, 2021. Tuition and fees for a full-time student taking a minimum of 12 hours is $3,597. Total tuition per semester would be $6,900 to $8,282. Tuition is a serious and sometimes stressful conversation when considering colleges, but here at Sul Ross, we let our numbers speak for themselves. It pays to be a Lobo. At Sul Ross State University, student learning is enhanced through low student to teacher ratios, personal attention from instructors and support staff, quality faculty, and hands-on experience. Learn, discover, and explore right here. Students are offered the opportunity to reach their full potential, and the leadership skills you acquire can transform your life and have a positive impact on others. Thank you for joining me and sharing the Lobo experience. Contact your enrollment specialist with questions on the student portal at go.sulross.edu. You are welcome to visit our campus. Book your visit today at www.sulross.edu. We hope you enjoyed your virtual visit. Thank you, and go Lobos!
When I came out here, I quickly kind of fell through the school because it didn't matter that I wasn't good in high school. As long as I could perform here, people noticed. Professors noticed. I love Sul Ross because it has allowed me an experience unlike any other before. It's a very warm but very professional environment that they've created that really makes everybody feel like they have a purpose here. My professors are a well of knowledge that I can access anytime. I love Sul Ross because my classroom is my backyard. There's no better place in the US to do geology. We have the Permian Basin that we're sitting right on the cusp of. We have geologic formations that only appear in the Big Bend region. And there's just so much knowledge out here. This whole landscape is a classroom. My first field trip kind of kindled that flame of what I wanted to do because I was thrown fully in and immersed in what geologists do. I love Sul Ross because I can explore. It's the feeling, it's the experience of being in that scene that you can't get anywhere else. It's such a blessing to be out here and doing what I'm doing. This is really an amazing experience that really just continues to evolve. At the end of the day, as long as you're able to walk away learning something, that's the whole goal. I love Sul Ross because it's a place where any individual can find purpose.
How can you get the most out of the Sul Ross Library? Well, take notes. SRSU's main library at the Alpine campus, the Brian Wildenthal Memorial Library, provides the Lobo family and our greater Big Bend family the ability to discover resources, access services, build skills, and use spaces. The most valuable resources at the Sul Ross Library are its collections and its staff. Library staff are experts in helping you discover and access the information you need to be successful. Many of the library's resources and services are accessible 24/7 with an internet connection. Browse subject-specific databases or use All Library Search, the library's discovery service, to start your research. The library doesn't stop at online resources. The vast holdings of the library take up the entire third floor of the building. Additionally, the library houses a growing textbook collection, a gaming analysis lab, a DVD collection, and other useful items like calculators available for borrowing. Housed on the second floor of the library, the archives of the Big Bend, in person or online, allow us to peer into our university, local, and regional history. Did you ever think a library was just a building full of books? Aside from borrowing books, students, staff, faculty, and community members can take advantage of additional services at the library, such as getting a passport, using a desktop computer, copying, faxing, and scanning. Along with the Lobo ID and password, you can also utilize the Interlibrary Loan Service, a free service that brings physical materials to you from libraries across the country and around the world. SRSU's library exists to support your academic experience and to promote lifelong learning for all. Libraries and library staff promote lifelong learning through information literacy, the learning outcomes that ensure you can think independently, learn from multiple voices and perspectives, and consume and use information effectively and ethically. Librarians are always standing by to assist you in accessing resources and building skills. You might see a librarian in one of your classes, or make an appointment to meet one-on-one about a research assignment. The library's website houses lots of helpful information. Need help? Just remember one thing: at Ask a Librarian. While access to tons of resources and services is available online through the library's website, library.sulross.edu, the Wildenthal Memorial Library building in Alpine houses its physical materials collection, student center spaces like desktop computer stations, study rooms, and the library's classroom, as well as the archives of the Big Bend and its digitization lab. Follow the library on social media at SRSU Library and visit library.sulross.edu to learn more.
Drives, goes up and one! To left, going back. Hello, goodbye, a home run. And five, touchdown, Lobo! Touchdown, Lobo! Touchdown, Lobo! Wellington Graham! Nunez with the turnaround jumper to finish things off. He swings and hits one deep to left center field. Hello, goodbye! It's stolen by Vaughn, and he has got a jam! Oh my! On goal, and it gets by. Sent back again, goal! Yes, the Lady Lobos tie it up.
When I got out here, I already felt like home. Everybody's so comfortable with me now, and they're like family. I love Sul Ross because I'm willing to make history on the women's basketball team. I love Sul Ross because of my coaches. because this will be something I call home.
I love Sul Ross because of the opportunity it's given me. I love Sul Ross because of the support. Professors are willing to work with you, coaches are willing to work with you. You get a personal experience. Playing for my dad is really special. He knows how great we can be if we just put in the extra effort. It's a grind, but it's definitely worth it. I'm grateful that I still get to do what I love, and I'm blessed that Sul Ross has given me that opportunity.
I was the ASC Newcomer of the Year.
Cone drives in, left-handed, and one!
I was the ASC West Division Player of the Year.
Stolen by McCone, and it goes by!
I love Sul Ross because it's the place where I've got to fulfill my dreams.
Step back,
It means the world to me.
right side, wing three, triple for Tristan.
I am top 5 in scoring
1,000 in his career.
all time in school history.
McCone!
Every day I just had that mentality of what will I do today that'll put me above the rest.
McCone floats left-handed, and one!
I am a 2-time West Division champion and an ASC champion.
The Lobos win it!
People don't see the work that leads up to
The
that.
round is 64!
That's the time you put in when nobody's watching, and it's just you and your mindset. That's when players are made. I love Sul Ross because I've embraced the culture here of hard work. Having a hard-working mentality can get you far, and when you're willing to outwork others, the work's going to show off and the accolades will come. Stepping up to the line, it's just me in the hoop. I don't care how many people are watching, how much noise there is, as long as I'm focused. And it's in any scenario, any game I play, just having a lot of confidence out there. I want to leave a legacy and inspire those that come after me. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication, and you just got to embrace the grind. I love Sul Ross. It's the place I'm going to leave my legacy.
At 19 years of age, Sul Ross State University bull rider Kai Hamilton has made his mark in the rodeo arena, beginning in his hometown of Mackay in Queensland, Australia, to the Youth Bull Riders World Finals, the JUCO ranks at Odessa College, and now the frontier of the Big Bend.
The reason I decided to come to Sul Ross was most of all the coach, CJ Aragon. He's got a lot of knowledge in the sport of rodeo at both ends of the arena, and he's a great guy, and he's got high expectations of everyone putting in the work and getting the right results.
Well, I had recruited Kai to come to Odessa College, and then I made the transition down here to Sul Ross, and we tried to get Kai down here, but we had missed the international admission deadline. So then after that, we made a plan to bring him down here as soon as we could get him down here, so he's starting school here this fall, so we're pretty excited to have him joining our team.
Hamilton's journey to Sul Ross started at 11 years of age after seeing an advertisement by fellow Australian Troy Dunn for a bull riding school. A year later, he began his career riding potty calves and steers. In 2018, Hamilton competed for Team Australia at the PBR Global Cup event and placed second at the Youth Bull Riders Finals.
To get to the PBR, I guess it's a lot of hard work and dedication, and I spoke a lot with Cody Lambert, who was a former student here at Sul Ross, and he told me to go pro rodeo for another 12 months and make sure I'm stomping every bull I get on there and make the national finals rodeo. And then after that, another 12 months, then look to just go into the PBR, because then I'll have a lot more experience. Nothing will come as a surprise, and I guess just experience comes down to it, and by that time I'll be a little older and mature and stronger, so it'll benefit me a lot more going into the PBR.
Sully, how are you today? Are you following the guidelines and protocols set forth by the university? Are you socially distancing? Are you following proper hygiene? How about a mask? You got yours? There it is. Sully, can you show me how you've seen others wearing masks on campus? That's not right. That's not right either. And that's definitely not right. Sully, why don't you show us how to properly wear a mask? There you go. Make sure your mask covers both your nose and mouth. Now you're ready to safely go about the campus. Sully knows how to wear his mask. Be like Sully.
Me gusta Sul Ross porque tengo la oportunidad de mejorar y ser mejor. Estando en la Universidad de Sul Ross y siendo parte del programa de biología me ha ayudado a aprender muchas cosas más que nunca pensé que podría haber aprendido. Siendo una estudiante internacional, una estudiante que llegó a este país sin saber nada de inglés o nada de lo que he aprendido hasta ahora, ha sido muy importante para mí porque es una forma en la que yo puedo marcar mi huella en el mundo y en la universidad. Mi familia siempre les ha gustado cocinar. Ellos son cocineros de por vida, mi familia, mi abuela, mi mamá, mi papá. Y desde chiquita siempre me han enseñado a cocinar. Es una pasión que tengo aparte de ayudar a las personas. Cuando yo cocino para mis residentes es como si me sintiera como si estuviera en mi casa. Ellos son parte de mi familia también y trato que ellos se sientan como si fueran en sus casas. Me gusta Sul Ross por las vistas que tiene. Alpine tiene una vista maravillosa y cuando llegué a Alpine, la ciudad en sí misma, las montañas, los colores que tenía eran muy llamativos para mí. Me gusta Sul Ross porque aquí puedo dejar mi marca.
One of our homecoming traditions is wrapping the bowl. It's an opportunity for students to come out and wrap our bowl located in front of our campus with red and silver lining. It's a tradition that notifies alumni and students that homecoming week has started.
One of our oldest Sul Ross traditions is singing the alma mater, which was written in 1924. We sing the alma mater at convocation, football games, and at graduation.
Another Sul Ross tradition is when graduating students receive their class ring. As part of the ceremony, the students have the opportunity to bring 2 pieces of wood, one to hang up in the Student University Center and another to hang up at home. The students now have the opportunity to leave their mark on the university.
Another Sul Ross tradition is the hand sign. It is made by extending the index and middle finger and raising your thumb with your palm out. It's used in the singing of the alma mater. It represents an L and a Lobo head.
Signing the contract is a Sul Ross tradition for all new students. Signing the oath is a contract between you and the school. The contract is designed to bond you and your fellow classmates.
Another homecoming tradition we have is lighting the bar or bar. It's another opportunity for students to hike the Hancock Hill and light the bar or bar on fire. This signifies alumni and students that our homecoming game has started.
So one of our traditions is branding incoming students. The students receive a t-shirt provided by the school, and then they stand in a line to wait to be branded by an iron that is dipped in white paint and then pressed against their shirt. The students are branded by the alumni, and this signifies a welcome to the Lobo family.
Our newest Sul Ross tradition is singing the fight song. We sing this song to show our little pride in the school and support our student athletes here at Sul Ross.
Another homecoming tradition we have is the whitewashing. Whitewashing is when students are able to go up Hancock Hill and whitewash our bar or bar. So it's an opportunity for students to go up and freshen up our brand every year.
Another Sul Ross tradition is hiking up Hancock Hill to the desk. The desk is an old school desk that was carried up to the hill by 3 students in 1981. So nowadays, the desk has become a tourist attraction for not only Sul Ross students, but also people that are visiting the Alpine area.
Hello, I'm Sadia, a senior Lobo ambassador majoring in acting and directing. Today, I'm going to show you all the places you need your ID to get into. Science majors, if you're pulling an all-nighter and really need to get into the labs, you can use your ID to have access to the labs after they're closed. You definitely can't get into the dorms without your ID. In the residential living office, you'll find our convenience store, the C-Store. With your ID, you can either use your Lobo bucks or cash or a credit card to buy toilet paper, tissues, cups, plates, something to drink, everything you need. You also need your ID to get into the campus pool. To enter the P. Gallego Center, which is where we have our big sporting events such as basketball tournaments, you need your student ID at the box office. You also need your ID to get into the Graves Pierce Complex, which is our recreational gym. There's basketball, weights, and indoor track and ping pong. If you're a range animal science student, you can use your ID to get into the center after hours.
Go ahead.
With your student ID, you get free entry to our football games at Jackson Field. Also, you can hear me sing the national anthem. To get in to see the shows at the Outdoor Coconut Theater, you need your student ID. Come see me perform! Coconut Field, home of the Alpine Cowboys. And guess what you need to get into this baseball game for free? Your student ID. If you go to the McDonald Observatory for a daytime tour, you can get free admission with your student ID. Join your fellow Sul Ross students on Free Movie Mondays at the Rongwa Theater. Don't forget your ID. Many restaurants here in Alpine, such as Judy's Bed and Breakfast, offer student discounts, but you need your ID. If you've got a meal plan you gotta eat, grab your student ID and come on down for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you're bored and alone after eating dinner or lunch, come into the game room and have some fun, but you need that ID.
And I am a Lobo Ambassador, a student representative of Lobo Pride on campus, and we hope you enjoyed the presentation. We also hope that you see yourself as a future Lobo. If you have any questions about Sul Ross State University or the application process, feel free to email the admissions office or us at Future Lobos. You can also come and take a tour with us, learn more about our university's rich history and amazing insights to life as a Lobo. Sign up on our website, www.sulross.edu. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date on everything happening at SRSU.
Now, please stay tuned for the Academic Live Q&A happening at 2 and 2:30 p.m., the Student Live Q&A at 3, the Athletic Q&A at 3:30, and to our international students from Cobash and Chihuahua. La videoconferencia de admisiones comenzará a las 4 horas de Texas y a las 3 horas de Chihuahua. This has been Sully Showcase for Fall 2020. Thank you, and go Lobos.